What up, guys? I know it's midnight already, January 30th, but January of 29th, I wanted to talk about that. Tupac's movie Gridlock was released on that day, which is 11 minutes ago. What's 12:11? Here's the movie Gridlock'd. It was released 28 years ago, and it's still an amazing movie right here. It's just Tupac and Tim Roth playing as jazz musicians, well, including Thandie Newton. So, of course, Thandie Newton's character, she OD'd herself, and Tupac and Tim Roth, they decide it's time to kick their drug habit by putting themselves into detox, but they soon discovered that the road to rehab is paved with reams of social service and red tape, you name it. And Tupac and Tim Roth, well, the characters Spoon and Stretch, and Thandie Newton's character is Cookie. They're trying to stay alive until they get the treatment, but between the angry drug dealers and the cops who have mistaken them for murderers and the people with forms and clipboards, this turns it into a task of epic proportions. Thus unfolds their comic adventure to sobriety, a hilarious action-packed journey from A to Z and back again. Really, it's a dope movie of Tupac right here, man. It's a really underrated film. Crazy how people never talk about this one. I mean, this is a dope one right here, man. Shoot. I never thought that Tupac would act in a movie with Tim Roth, the guy who played in Reservoir Dogs. Man. They said in an interview that Tim Roth wasn't feeling it, but then you know what? He decided to do it. Do the movie with Tupac. And it turned out to be a dope classic. And Tupac actually is on the bass guitar, as you see at the end of the movie. They do like a spoken word as a group. So, Tim Roth on the piano, Tupac on the guitar, and Thandie Newton doing the vocals. And Tupac really does great bass, man. He does great bass with the guitar. He really does. As a jazz musician, it's not bad at all to be on that riff. So, Cookie has the lead vocals, and Spoon on the bass guitar, and Stretch on the piano. And the funny part is about this movie, what I thought was funny, is that they use this box. It's a box that had a camera in it, and they put other stuff in there to sell it so they could get money for it. And of course, he gets into it with that drug dealer, the bad guy. It was so crazy. He's like, what you say, motherfucker? Like, what you say about my mama? Anyway, because he called him his mom a junkie. And before he tried to fight him, Tupac just doinked him on the head. He just hit him on the head with the box. It was funny, man. Oh, boy. Couldn't stop laughing at that scene. And then another one with Bokeem Woodbine and Lucy Liu. It's so crazy that Tim Roth, he's so crazy, and then he decides to call him, that. And he's like, what you say? Mm-hmm? Like, he was telling him all that. And Tupac was like, in disbelief, like, dismayed. Like, oh, bro, come on. And then, of course, in Bokeem Woodbine, he pulls out the gun. His character's name is Mud. And Tupac tried to calm him down, so he kept telling him that, he's just crazy, he just likes to be funny. But then Tupac does tell Tim Roth's character that he has to stop saying that word around, other black folks and all that, because they won't take that very kindly. Especially that character did not take it kindly with his character. It was funny, though. It was funny in the movie, but in reality, it wouldn't be that funny. But this still turned out to be an amazing movie. Anything with Tupac, I'm keeping it, I got this DVD since my high school years. I got it in my high school years. And of course, I like the part where Tupac was like next to the police, and of course Tim Roth was talking to the cops, playing it all live and stuff, and of course the drug dealers were right there. And then Tupac, throws up the finger and everything while he's standing next to the cop. That was a funny part of the movie, too. Oh, man. I gotta rewatch this movie, man. It's been a long time I haven't watched it, but I did remember it. It's just been a long time. I just been busy playing basketball. But I'll be glad to rewatch this film. This is a classic, man. "28 years ago? It's a classic. Well, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe and comment. Follow your boy NerdyRed23 for more. I'll be glad to return to the next video. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Catch y'all in the next video. Hey, keep watching them Tupac films. Especially Gridlock'd. It's a classic you won't regret.